Hi, this is John from US Angler. Today, I want to review the Lite fishing rod from Bass Pro. It's an excellent rod overall, and while it's not the best rod money can buy, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Alright, I'm at home now and I'd like to talk to you about this rod. It's the Bass Pro Shop Lite. It's an ultralight rod made from IM6 graphite, and it's 6 foot 6 inches long. I've fished with it a lot, and I think it's excellent for everything from trout to crappie to relatively large bass. Of course, being an ultralight rod, it's not going to help you muscle real brutes if you hook one, but I found that it does a pretty good job even on bass up to 4 and 5 pounds. So the Lite has a 13.4 inch cork handle. Obviously it's continuous, which is something I like, but if you really like a split grip, this is probably not the rod for you. As you can see, it's pretty nice cork, and I've fished with this rod for a couple of seasons and it's still in great shape. It's plenty comfortable, and it's got plenty of territory for even the biggest hands and the nastiest fights. The reel seat. This rod's reel seat is made out of brass, and I really like it. It's very secure, very tight. I never get any wiggle or any play, and once you've cranked it down, it has this second locking ring that really keeps the reel in place. You never have to worry about it coming loose while you're fishing or losing that expensive reel. As I mentioned before, the blank on this rod is made from relatively high modulus graphite. I find it to be extremely sensitive, as you'd expect from an ultralight, but also plenty strong. I've caught some reasonably good size largemouth and smallmouth bass on this and never felt that I really had a problem. Of course, as I mentioned, you're not going to be able to muscle really big fish with an ultralight rod. You know this going in. But it's fantastic, nevertheless. It's designed for lures that weigh between 1/32 and 1/4 ounce, and line weights between 1 pound and 6 pounds. That's plenty enough for me, and I usually fish this rod with 4 or 6 pound mono. But of course, you can step up to much heavier weight braid at the same diameter. Let's talk about the guides. On less expensive rods, guide quality often suffers. That's because the easiest way to keep costs down is for manufacturers to scrimp a little on guide quality. In this case, the guides are made with stainless steel inserts. I found them to be plenty smooth, and I've never had any problem with line breakage. On this particular rod, you're going to find 7 plus the tip, which is plenty of guides for a 6 foot 6 inch rod. And the good news for ultralight fishermen is that you really don't have to worry about guide quality too much, because small fish simply can't put them to the test. They're not going to wear your line sufficiently to cause breakage. Obviously, the Lite is a 2-piece rod. The ferrule is strong, secure, it's not going to come loose on you once you've tightened it down, and I think it's pretty high quality. While not quite as flexible as a 1-piece rod at the ferrule, it's pretty good, and I would say overall, it's among the best ferrules that I've run into. Bass Pro's Lite rod is really a great value. I've fished with a lot of ultralights, and you can pay a lot more money and not get as much rod as you get with this particular model. I really think that between the handle quality, the blank quality, the sensitivity, the strength, and the quality guides, this is really a hard rod to beat in its price range, and certainly it's something you should consider carefully. If there's anything that I don't like about this rod, anything that I think that a more expensive rod would deliver more quality on, it would be the guides. But as I've mentioned, in an ultralight, guide quality is really just not that big an issue, and I wouldn't pay an extra $100 just to have silicone inserts.